Hello people, welcome back to my channel once again. It's good to see you, it's good to see you, it's good to see you. Can you see me okay? I think so. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We're going to do a Let's Play Skyrim. No, we're not. We're going to do something different. Today we are going to do my top 10 games of all time. Ooh. And I'm going to do it whilst playing some Skyrim, so I can enjoy the beauty of Lydia's... Okay, Lydia, relax. Beauty of Lydia's face. Shit, there's a guy there on that tree. And he's just pulled a knife. Okay, so I need to turn the audio down. Okay, so let's begin. So, from number 10 to number 1. So, number 10, my top 10 games of all time across all platforms. Number 10 is Sonic the Hedgehog, 1991 on the Sega Mega Drive, or Sega Genesis as it was called if you were a Yank. Now, why is that in my top 10? Well, because I never, ever owned a Master System, a Mega Drive. I only owned a Master System. My cousin owned a Mega Drive, and I remember him coming to stay with me from London and playing it on his Mega Drive, and it absolutely blew my mind. It looks terrible now, but it was a revolution then. I can remember it looking really colourful and just vivid, and the controls were lovely, and the controller was lovely on the Mega Drive, and yeah, it was just beautiful, and the sound as well was really rich when you collect the rings, and amazing. Okay, so number 9, we've got Wonder Boy in Monster World, the Sega Master System, 1991. So why is this there? Well, when I bought a Master System, when my parents bought me a Master System, and I was a small child, I couldn't afford any games, so I used to get the crappy, shitty games that were like £5. I don't know if you remember, they were in like a plain packaging box, so they wouldn't be, they weren't AAA titles, I guess you'd call them today. But one Christmas, I opened a present, and what did I find? Wonder Boy in Monster World, and it was just great. You can see what makes a game a AAA title compared to like just a game. It was just amazing. It was absolutely stunning, and I remember it being too hard. I never really played it at all. I didn't get, anywhere in it because I was a kid, and it was really solid. So that is my number 9. Okay, so moving on to number 8. Number 8 is Fallout 3 for the... I never played it on the PC. Well, I played it a bit, but for the PlayStation 3. So 2008, Fallout 3. Well, it's got to be atmosphere. It's got to be the atmosphere. I mean, the world was amazing, yes. The characters were interesting, yes. But it was that post-apocalyptic atmosphere, I don't know. And that sort of green haze across everything, and you genuinely felt like you were in a post-apocalyptic world. Bethesda, again, hats off. Absolutely amazing. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Played it loads. Loved it. Nailed it. Awesome. More of the same, please, with Fallout 5. Because you sort of did the same thing with Fallout 4. Okay, number 7. So what have I got down there? Gran Turismo, the original, 1997 on the PlayStation 1. Why is that there? Well, because at the time when I played it, I thought I was playing a photograph. It looked so realistic that I didn't think it would be possible for there to ever be anything that looks better. As you're seeing right now, it doesn't look photorealistic. It looks like a big, massive pile of blocks that are driving on the track. But then, at the time, it looked amazing. So, Next in line, we've got number 6, Resident Evil 2, 1998 on the PlayStation 1. Why is this there? Well, it's there because this is the first game I can ever remember pre-ordering. 1998, I would have been 17, 18, 17. It's the first game I ever remember pre-ordering, and it's the first game I ever had where I queued up outside the night before to get. There was a shop in Swansea where I live called Fifth Dimension near the train station, and I queued up outside. I got my copy and I went home and I played it and I loved it. So yeah, that's that. Number 5, Medal of Honor 1999, PlayStation 1. Right, why is this there? Well, why are any of them there? So I'm going to stop saying that. This is there because it was a time where I was changing from a child to a man. So I was putting away childish games like Alex Kidd and Wonder Boy and things of that nature. And the sort of whole era of good-looking 3D photo-realistic at the time looking games were coming out. And yeah, Medal of Honor was one of those. So I'd started college, I'd left school, I had friends who lived out, not with their parents. We used to go down and we used to play that game, and it was just absolutely amazing. The sound, the graphics, everything, amazing. Amazing game. Okay, what's next? Number 4, Unreal Tournament on the PC, 1999. Unreal Tournament was probably my first real 3D high-end, I've got to buy a good graphics card PC game. So, as everybody who's watching this who's played the original Unreal Tournament knows, it was all about the multiplayer. For some reason, I do not know why, it had just an amazing multiplayer. So you'd go into the map, the weapons were amazing, everything, the levels were amazing, the gravity, everything was amazing. It was an amazing game. I think, even looking at it now today, it still looks cool. And I've heard rumours that there are massive fanboys out there still playing it, which is great to hear, Next on the list, we're getting to the meat and bones, meat and potatoes now, not meat and bones. Number 3 is GTA 5 on the PlayStation 4. It's very hard not to like GTA 5. I've never ever met anyone that doesn't like it, and I'd say every single person I've ever spoken to not only likes it, but has played the absolute balls off it, done everything in it, fallen in love with Trevor, Franklin, and Michael. The graphics, the gameplay, you cannot fault it. I can't put my finger on anything I dislike about that game. So that's my number 3. In number 2, at number 2, for me, it is Mario 64 on the N64, 1997. So, Mario 64 was my first ever N64 game. I had an N64 maybe 9 months after it was released. It's the world. Absolutely amazing. It felt like a complete package. It was a lovely way. It played lovely because of the controller. The N64 controller was just a revolution and stunning to use. The analog stick, first of its kind, just amazing. Amazing game. I got all 120 stars. I did every single thing you can do in that game, and I loved every minute of it. So, number 1. What have I got for number 1? Well, it doesn't really need any introduction, does it? It's the best game I've ever played in my entire life, and I still play now, and I first started playing in 2013, is Skyrim. Yep, Skyrim. Why is it the best game of all time? Well, everything about it is absolutely flawless. I've spoken before about why it's so good. So let me say what I don't like about Skyrim. I've told you lots of times everything I do like. So what don't I like about Skyrim? If you don't install the mods, the graphics mods for it on the PC, it does look quite old. That's not the game's fault because it is quite old. So that's one thing I don't like about it. Also, and this is a bit of a spoiler here, unless you use the chest in Dawnstar, the hidden chest, which has got loads of high value things in it, and every 24 hours you can go back and get more stuff and it refreshes. Unless you use that, I don't know how somebody would ever play this game. It would take so long to level up. You'd be playing for... It would be like 15,000 hours before you got anywhere in the game. It would be insane. You'd have a weak character who wouldn't be able to do much, and... yeah, so that's it. Those are the two things I don't like. Well, we're coming up to 12 minutes, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Please subscribe and make sure you write something in the comments. Doesn't matter what it is, what your top 10 is, or anything you want to write. Leave it down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.